What is going on, everyone? It is Tyler McKinney back here again, and whoo, did we get a lot of information today. All right, well, if it's your first time here, hey, I'm glad to have you. If you're a return viewer, thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching more videos. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. If you noticed, hey, I took a long little vacation off and for the holiday to celebrate Thanksgiving. And kind of in that spirit of Thanksgiving, I want to go ahead and I want to quickly share just a thank you to all of you guys out there. I really do appreciate it. All of you guys that have really built up this channel and have watched my videos and have kind of been with me really since day one and watching and building this thing up. I'm just amazed and just humbled by just all of the support that everyone has given me. To get to 300 subscribers as quickly as I have, I'm truly I'm thankful. And just in this whole season of just being thankful and in the giving season, I want to just say thank you very much for giving to me and blessing me throughout this time. And it's been fun. And yeah, we're over 100 videos so far, which is pretty awesome. You guys have just really been the ones that have been keeping me rolling and wanting to do all these videos. Just all of your encouragement, all of your comments, all your interactions, and just being there has just really kind of fueled me to get these 100 videos out fairly quickly. It's just been a blast. It's been fun. So I just wanted to take a moment. I just wanted to say thank you for all your support. I'm blown away just by just all of you guys. So seriously, thank you very much. All right, so let's go ahead and let's shift gears. And today it was released. We finally got the uniforms. We got the jerseys. Whew, did we get a lot in one day? And the fact of the matter is that we're going to break this down. So let's go an overview of how I'm going to go through and do this. This video right now, I'm going to give you my initial thoughts, what I think right off of the bat. So you're going to get my initial thoughts on the whole thing, what they did with the jerseys, with the helmets, with the whole process. We're going to do that today. Then we're going to follow it up with the videos like I did with the whole branding. Now we're going to do a video and we're going to go through for each team, and we're going to go through and we're going to rank them like we did with the last ones. So I'll go through and we'll give them a grading, and then at the end we'll do kind of a where they all fall in line of which ones I think are the best. So that's how we're going to do it. So let's go ahead and then let's look at this. So here are my thoughts. XFL, you did a fantastic job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You guys did a wonderful job. I thought that you guys did a spectacular job with putting together the uniforms and the helmets with your branding, with the colors, the color schemes. You did a bang-up job. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, there are ones that I really, really like. There are ones that I like, and there are ones that I'm not the hugest fan of. But overall, I am very, very pleased. I really like these. I think that it's going to look great when they're out there on the field together. I think that these kind of colors, they stand apart from each other. And I love the fact that we've got home and away jerseys. And both of them look uniquely different, but yet still the same, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Now, let's go ahead and let's start off with the process. So they did this leak video. The leak video I thought was pretty cool. I figured, you know what, we would get probably around noon, we would get the whole release, we would get everything, and that's what it would be. That's not what happened. We kind of had they kind of gave us that little teaser video today saying, hey, this stuff's going to come out tonight. I was like, all right, not too bad. All right, let's check in tonight. So what did they do? It came the evening. They released one. Then they took some time to digest, and they released another. And then they took some time to digest that one and another. And so on and so forth until you know it, here we are at the end of the evening, and we had all 8 released, and it took some time to get them. But I actually think that was a good way to do it. It gave each one of the teams an opportunity to really showcase their kind of overall look, how they're going to feel, and all of that, and kind of put their own little spin. If you've been paying attention to it, you know that each one of the different teams has really been taking their social media and really having a blast with it and doing it their own individual ways. You can really definitely see that these teams are definitely ran differently, and they have different thought processes and different ways of kind of marketing themselves. If they're not all doing the same thing. They're doing different bits of social media, different bits of marketing, going on different local shows, interacting with fans differently. It's been a blast to watch them do that, and to give them an opportunity to have, I don't know, it's probably about a half an hour window-ish, maybe a little longer than that, somewhere around there, to kind of showcase and kind of put their own little stamp on their uniforms and stuff. I thought is just great, and I thought it was awesome. And they're all kind of really, as a whole, the XFL is really just allowing the teams to be themselves. It's not just this cookie cutter thing. And again, I know I keep going back to the AAF, and I know the AAF folded, but the AAF's all we really have to go off of with like the startup, and so kind of contrasting what the XFL's doing compared to the AAF really kind of shows you just how they're doing the process similar but different. So the AAF, I've already said this before, wasn't really a huge fan of kind of, all the color schemes and stuff. They really weren't my cup of tea. If you watch my videos, if you haven't, I'll go ahead and I'll put a card, somewhere here for you, that you can watch my videos on the branding. I love the branding. I thought that they did a fantastic job in the XFL. I really like the way the XFL does it. If you watch those videos, you know that I love creature names and I love that type of that thing, and strong animal type names and stuff. I like that when it comes to team names and team branding and stuff. So they did everything right up my alley. Now, let's go ahead and let's look at this. So the AAF won. Each team had one jersey. That was it. They had one color scheme, one jersey. So there was, they wore their same jersey to all of their games. And they were different enough that they could do that. However, I didn't like that. I like the whole idea of having home and having away. That's just kind of my thought process. That's how I like things. And so for the XFL to do that, I really liked. And man, these are sleek. They're exciting. They're fun looking, and they kind of represent the team. And I don't want to get into too much here with it, but I mean, I love the accents, the curves. They're aggressive, but yet they still pay homage to football and what traditional football is. I mean, I look at these, and man, it really wants me to just strap it all back up and put the helmet and put the shoulder pads back on, put the jersey on, get back out there on the football field. I mean, I really love it that much. So I thought that's really cool. Now, getting back to this whole thing against, comparing against the AAF, the one thing I really like is these teams, again, they're doing things differently. They're allowed to be different. And you can tell that they're setting them up that, yes, the XFL is all owned under, Alpha Entertainment. But you can tell that the teams are differently ran. They're not all kind of looking at the same things. They're not all in the same spaces. They're not all doing the same things the same way. The teams aren't all, kind of looking the same way. They're definitely going their own route and allowed to, which I think is really good. Because like the AAF, everything was kind of like, okay, this is how everything's going to be. This is how everything's going to be. And like even like the whole like setup with everything, like in the marketing and the branding and everything, it was all AAF, AAF. Whereas this, it's like Dallas has been doing a lot of stuff, and kind of really their own way. And when you look at it, Tampa Bay's been doing stuff their own way. LA's kind of, doing things their way. And I love the fact that they're all doing it their own way. It's just really nice, really fresh, and it really kind of makes you want to lean in and look at what all of the teams are offering, because you're not going to get the same thing by looking at the different teams. You're going to get their personality, who they are. And so you're starting to see that personality come through. And I think as we progress, you're going to get more and more of that personality. But man, it's going to be awesome when, you see them starting to line up on the field, and you've got the defenders, and they're lined up against, I don't know, the Renegades, and you got those colors and the way that they meet up. Or, you've got Seattle and how they're lining up against Houston, and when they hit and when they clash, how those colors, those vibrant colors, the way that they're going to, hit each other and do, I think is fantastic. I love the accents that they're doing. They really paid attention to the way that they've already established the team branding and their colors, and really accentuating that. Like I said before, some of these teams, they've got more traditional style of uniforms and that with the stripes, with the lines, but that's coinciding with how their branding is set up. And you've got other ones which are more sleek, hard cuts, kind of those geometrical shapes, along the pants and different things like that. So you have those modern looks like that I like too. And so I think that they've just done a fantastic job with this. Overall, I'm really, really pleased, and I'm really looking forward to getting into these videos and really breaking them down. So if I have to go overall, I really like just the widespread variety of color. I like that it's vibrant across the board. I like that you have cool colors and that you have warm colors, and that it covers the color spectrum. I felt like the AAF really didn't do that. I think it was really, really warm color based. And if you noticed, I'm kind of a cool color kind of a guy anyways. So I like the fact that this really covers the whole color spectrum with that. So if I had to sit down here and if I had to give the XFL a grade for the helmets, for the jerseys, let's go ahead and let's say I'm going to go ahead with the helmets, and I'm going to give them a 95. I really, really like the helmets. Now, the jerseys overall, and let's go jerseys, pants, that the whole uniform, okay? So let's go with the uniform. The uniform, I'm going to give them overall, I'm going to go ahead, initial thoughts, I'm going to give them an 85, 86, somewhere around there. Like I said, it averages out to be about an A. I really like what they did. I give them kudos. Their design team, I don't know who designed them, how they came up with this whole process, but hey, 2 thumbs up from here. You did a fantastic job, XFL. I'm looking forward to breaking these down and grading them. All right, guys. Well, those are my thoughts. The question is, what do you think? What are your thoughts? Do you like them? Do you not? Are there certain parts that you like, certain parts that you don't? Do you not agree with me? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your comments down in the comment section. And too, if you have any suggestions, keep feeding me those suggestions. Hey, I had some time off for Thanksgiving, so that means that I just wasn't sitting there. I wasn't doing videos, but I was putting together some really, really good content for this channel. So I'm looking forward to that as well. But give me those, the thoughts that you have down in the comment section, and we'll hit those as well. All right. Well, I know that you're busy and I know that I'm busy. So let's get on out of here. You have a good night. Bye.